Hello, I'm Jordan and you're not. And today we're going to talk about something that aggravates me to no end. So, next week, Rob Zombie is going to release his movie The Munsters on Netflix and Blu-ray, which, of course, I'll be buying the Blu-ray. So, you always hear people complaining about him putting his wife in every single movie that he does. I mean, you got House of a Thousand Corpses, you got The Devil's Rejects, you got Halloween and Halloween 2, which I still need to review someday. You got the Lords of Salem, which Megan and I reviewed back in the day. You got 31, and you got 3 from Hell. So yeah, every single one of those movies has Sheri Moon zombie in it. And every time you hear someone complaining about it, stop it. Y'all need to readjust your peripherals. Because, not only does Rob Zombie put his wife in everything, but you know who else did? Tim Burton with Helena Bonham Carter. Is it Bonham or Bonham? Who cares? But okay. Technically, they were never married. So his girlfriend, he put his girlfriend in pretty much in a lot of his movies, like Planet of the Apes, Big Fish, Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, Corpse Bride, Alice in Wonderland, the Dark Shadows movie. I mean, and you didn't hear nothing. Like no one complained about that. Like Rob Zombie puts his wife in every single movie. Okay. So it's Tim Burton puts his girlfriend in all his movies, and nobody bats an eye. Then Rob Zombie puts his wife in all his movies, and everybody loses their minds. It's like, why does Tim Burton get a free pass? Like, I mean, is there? I mean, I know, Rob Zombie's movies are different. They're in a league of their own. They all have, white trash cussing, and they're all, grindhousey and grimy and sleazy characters that, And then, Tim Burton, he puts Helena in all his movies, and silence. Nothing. Everyone's just okay with that. Oh, and his boyfriend, Johnny Depp. But, also, back in the day, you had Al Adamson. He put his wife, Regina Carroll, in about 14 of his movies. You don't hear no one complaining about that. What was she in? She was in, Angels, Wild Women, and Satan's Sadist, and Dracula versus Frankenstein. Nope. That's all just shit on Rob Zombie. And another thing, John Carpenter put his girlfriend Adrienne Barbeau in a couple of his movies, like Someone's Watching Me, Escape from New York, and The Fog. She was that radio DJ up in the lighthouse. No one says a word. Everyone's okay with that. Everyone's okay with Tim Burton putting Helena in all his things, but Rob Zombie put his wife in all his movies. How terrible! Do you see my point? Okay. So, now I'm not going to just sit here and just try to dictate which actress is better than the other. I'm not going to say that Sheri Moon is better than Helena Bonham Carter. I'm just not going to do that. But I would never say that. So, what do you think? Are you okay with? Are you okay with Rob Zombie putting Sheri in all his movies? Do you look the other way when Tim Burton puts Helena in all his movies? Or were you okay with? For anyone that actually knows Al Adamson, were you okay with Regina Carroll being in all his half of his movies? And were you okay with John Carpenter doing it with Adrienne Barbeau? Just leave Rob Zombie alone.